Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slack. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Glossier No. 1 pencil, and I have this in 4 shades, so I'm going to be doing a video and showing you guys some swatches. So I'm just going to get into it, but if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slack family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. I went to the Glossier store for the launch of this pencil and I got gifted this lovely huge bag of eye pencils. I don't have all of them, but I was gifted half of them, so I've got half of them. I believe I've actually got a really good shade range. I've got some very sensible shades, which I am very excited about. So it came in their classic bubble wrap bag, and I got 4 shades. I got the shade Frame, which is the dark brown, Ink, which is the black, Rococo, which looks like, I'm not sure, it's a very dark shade. Perhaps it's an aubergine, I will find out. And I also got the shade Muse, which is a lilac. I was very excited that I got the shade Muse. And of all the lighter colours, the Muse is the shade I would have picked up, and the Muse is the shade I would have got. Potentially I would have got Patina, which is a mint shade, but definitely Muse, definitely the brown Frame, which I'm so glad I have. Definitely Ink, because you can't go without a black eyeliner pencil. And Rococo looks pretty cool, whatever that may be. So this is the card they gave. So I got Ink, Frame, Muse, and Rococo. So I'm really happy with the shades they gave me. Thank you very much Glossier for gifting me these. I really appreciate it. I was going to get this up last week, but then I decided to get the ABH, which I don't know why I did, but I got the ABH. But I'm very excited to be trying this out for you guys today. They come in Glossier's classic packaging. Pink and white, millennial pink, that's the Glossier way. It says this is 1.2 grams and 0.04 ounces. I'm gonna quickly read you guys the blurb, then I'm gonna show you the packaging, show you some swatches, and then I'm gonna get into a demo. They say this is the perfect glide eyeliner. It comes in 8 shades. The other shades that I didn't get were like a maroony red, a yellowy gold, a tealy green, a mint green, a blue, and then there's a white as well. All of the other shades I have, and they all look very pigmented. They all look like they're gonna show up on all skin tones from the swatches anyway. If you have a look at the swatches, they all look like they're going to be inclusive for all skin tones and suitable for all skin tones, which is something I love. And Glossier are very good at that. When they very first started, that wasn't really their focus. They were inclusive, but not really expansively inclusive, but they have changed a lot and been very conscious to make things that work for everyone. So I do really appreciate that from Glossier. These are £14 and $16 US, not bad at all for a pencil. Obviously you can get cheaper pencils than that, but if this does what it says it's going to do, then it's pretty good value for money. And compared to other pencils on the market, it's not the most expensive at all. Most pencils tend to be from like 18 to 22 to like 30 to 36, depending on who you're getting it from, whether you're going to like Charlotte Tilbury, going to like Tom Ford. MAC tend to have like reasonably priced pencils, but I don't remember the colours being as exciting as these ones. It says this is a long-wearing pencil eyeliner that glides on smoothly with rich, buildable, blendable colour, giving you endless options for creative expression, as subtle or as bold as you like. It's #1 for a reason. And they say the creamy soft but not too soft formula goes right on in seconds for instantly crisp, true colour that doesn't skip, tug or transfer. Easily creates a sharp defined line with just enough dry down time to blend it out for a diffused, smooth look if you want. Once the formula sets, it's water resistant, transfer resistant, and lasts up to 12 hours. To give it a go, I'm going to show you guys the packaging, show you some swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. Those are the swatches on. I actually really like the black, the brown, the lilac and the purple. Rococo is actually a bit more purple than I wanted it to be. I thought it was going to be a bit more of a richer aubergine, but it's quite a punchy purple. So if you do like purples, I think you're going to really like that shade. I'm just not the biggest fan of purple, even though I am wearing a purple top. Lilac is amazing. It's very bright. It's almost white. It's that bright and punchy, which is really good. It shows up a lot on my skin tone, which is fantastic. The brown is really, really nice. Such a great shade. And the black is a really nice black as well. It's like a jet black, but it's not too intense a black. It's not too overpowering. Comparing it to other things, I think the brown is very close to the Charlotte Tilbury. Pretty much the same. Slightly more brown, slightly more chocolate brown than the Charlotte Tilbury, but closest to the Charlotte Tilbury in the classic brown. This one is a lot more creamy than that Charlotte Tilbury, but Charlotte Tilbury does have two different types of eyeliner. This one is a bit more of a powdery pencil. She does have creamier, more glidey pencils, so it's not that this is more glidey, it's just that this isn't the glidey one. And in terms of the colour, they're pretty much a dupe for one another, and I'm pretty sure this is more affordable than the Charlotte Tilbury. It's also more glidey, so if you have the Charlotte Tilbury brown but you want something a bit more glidey, then this might be a good dupe for you. In terms of the staying power of them, it did smudge. There definitely is smudge around the line, but the line is still intact for the most part, which is good, but I don't think it's completely smudge and transfer proof because there is still movement and I do still get some black on my finger. I do like the fact that it is smudgeable in a way because I like my eyeliners, especially when I use them in the waterline, I like them to get a bit smudgy and a bit more lived in looking. I don't want them to be like so creamy that they're going all over my face, but I do like them to be a bit creamy, a bit smudgy, just so they look a bit more grungy. Compared to something like the Victoria Beckham, which is probably my creamiest eye pencil, I don't use the black one anymore because it just does kind of go everywhere, but I use the brown one all the time because I use it on my upper lid. So this could be a really good alternative, a good kind of in-between between the Victoria Beckham and the Charlotte Tilbury Classic pencil. So I'm quite excited by the brown. I'm excited by the black as well. I think the black's gonna be great. I think the Muse is something that I just really like the idea of. I doubt I'll ever wear it, but I'm sure I'm gonna really enjoy the idea of it in my head. Purple could come in handy for purple eye looks. And the brown, I definitely feel like I'm gonna enjoy it if it's good and if it looks decent. But I don't know how wrong you can go with an eyeliner apart from it being too smudgy or not smudgy enough. And from what I've just swatched, it feels like it's going to be smudgy enough but not too smudgy. I like the packaging a lot. I like the white, even though obviously it's gonna get messy and grubby looking. I think it's different. It looks different to everything else I have in my collection. I like the fact that at the bottom you have all the colors corresponding to the actual shade of the liner, so it just makes it more helpful. So first up, I'm gonna go in with Rococo, which is the purple shade that I wasn't that sure about. I'm going to put it on the corner of this eye. I've got a bit of eyeshadow primer on because I know you guys are gonna tell me off if I didn't have eyeshadow primer on. We'll see what happens. That was very easy to use. The only thing I would say is that my top lid seems to be feeling a bit saggy. There's a lot of skin, so it was kind of tugging a little bit on the skin, but that might just be age. But apart from that, it was good. It was a lot easier when I went that way. It was really easy on this bit of my eye, and it was really easy in the wing, and I think it actually looks pretty cool. So I'm going to use the lighter purple on this inside bit here. Those are the two purples on. The Muse actually looks a lot whiter and chalkier on my skin, on my eyes, than it did on my wrist. And I actually think I prefer the darker purple one, which is always the way. But the one I think I'm not going to like is the one I like. I think that wing actually looks really good. It's really lovely, and the shade is a bit more flattering on me than the Muse one. I felt like the more I used Muse more, I felt the purple start to come through. So maybe it just needs a bit of warming up. On this side, I'm going to try the brown. I'm going to try the shade Frame, which is the dark brown. I like that dark brown. That's a really nice shade. I definitely will use that all over my eyes, whether on the lid or in the waterline. I think that's really lovely. It's very flattering, it's very soft. Now I'm just going to mess it up a little bit, and I'm going to use the ink on the inside of my waterline. That is a really nice jet black. I think the lilac actually, surprisingly, is the most jarring, a bit random on me, doesn't look as flattering as everything else. But I do really like the purple, I really love the brown, and I really love the black as well. I think the lilac's probably a bit white on my skin tone, and probably just in the way I've worn it. Maybe if I'd done them on the inverse, maybe if I'd done the lilac on the outside, maybe it would have looked better. But I do love how sharp this line I've created is. I would say it's not completely tug proof, like it does tug a little bit, especially if your eyelids aren't completely like smooth. But I do like these, I think they're fun. Definitely see myself using the brown and the black, and also potentially the purple as well. Probably not so much the lilac, but you never know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a quick final close up, and then I'm going to put on some mascara, and then that'll be it. So guys, that is it. That is my finished look. Trying out the brand new Glossier No. 1 pencil. I actually do really like this pencil. I would definitely recommend it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying anything? Will you be trying anything? Do you have any? Have I convinced you to buy anything? Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.